Alright, so now we're going to talk about the next month in our calendar. The next month is July. July. Or you might hear July. July, July. You might hear both. It is the same month. So it just depends on how fast you're speaking. So we're going to count the sounds in July, our 7th month, July. So J, U, J, U, L, I. July. You hear 4 sounds. Each letter makes its own sound in this case. So we have J with his J, U, that long U sound, O, Y. We're going to focus on this Y in a moment, but first we're going to count the syllables. July, July. 2 syllables. Good. That'll help us remember how to spell it when we hear it. So, July, 2 syllables. Now, if you remember, we learned that the letter Y says Y, like yield at the beginning of words, or yes, or you there, or yeah. So, it's a common letter to begin words with, but it's also a common letter to end words with, and I have to move my face. Hold on. Okay. So at the end of words, the letter Y makes some different sounds. If we read this sentence, I want to apply for a job in July. You hear this L-Y? L-I. You actually hear the long I sound. July. Apply. I. Now, in this sentence, she only wants to eat slowly. In these sentences, you hear the L-Y as well, but the Y in this case sounds like a E, the long E, instead of the long I sound. So only wants to eat slowly. Apply, July, only, slowly. Now there is a bit of a pattern that we will talk about much later down the road. So right now it's easiest to just kind of listen and repeat what you hear and just try your best to remember. So just know that Y makes different sounds depending on where and how it is in a word. So that's a bit confusing, but I know you can do it because you are smart and very good at things. So, months of the year. We're going to pretend in our heads that it is July. This month is July. Right now it is July. Last month was June. Past tense, was. So next month it will be August. It will be August. Or next month is August, is how people say it more casually. When they're speaking quickly and informally. So next month is August, next month will be August. So what season is July? What season? Events that happen in July in the United States, biggest one by far is Independence Day. Independence Day. Now I know that many countries around the world have Independence Day celebrating when they became a country, their own country with their own government, their own laws. So our Independence Day is July 4th. It's pretty difficult to miss, to pretend you don't know it, because there's fireworks and flags. So these are fireworks. So they go whoosh, boom up in the sky. Scares a lot of poor little birds. So July. And then you'll also see a popular thing is having a cookout. A cookout. So this is an example of a compound word that 2 words, cook and out, have been used together so often that they kind of become one word. So, cook out. Or, sorry, I'm writing it cook. So you may see it spelled. It's 2 words, 1 word, or a word with a hyphen, a little dash in between. And so that just means to have a lot of your friends over and grill hot dogs, hamburgers, have some coleslaw and soda. So this is a very traditionally American way to celebrate. So cookout. You'll also see cookouts for, not Veterans Day, what's it called? Not Memorial Day, but the other one. We'll talk about it in September, in the September video. So this is a mystery for you to anticipate or for you to think about. Okay, so July. This is July. Good job.